Back in the room.
Back in the room, here we are. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. All right. So let's go to a place where the distractions are landmarks and the detours are the main roads. Welcome to ADHDville.
Let's go there, let's go there. Meet the gang, cause the boys are here. Boys are in, boys are here. Boys to entertain, boys to entertain, boys to entertain, boys to entertain you and me and your family and all your friends too.
Oh, and we're glad you're here, joining us.
Joining us.
Yeah.
Hello, at this point I'm going to tell you my name just so you know who we are. Who
Do
I
it.
am, at least.
Do it.
I'm Paul Thompson with a P, and I was diagnosed with combined ADHD and the D again dragging towards kicking and screaming 3 years ago.
And I'm Martin West with no P's, except in my middle name, which is also Paul, weirdly.
Weirdly.
So Paul only made it to my middle name. It didn't.
Like a sandwich.
Yes.
Like a piece of pastrami.
Right.
Which is also a P.
Between two very white names.
That's true.
Although, you know what the thing is that Martin in the UK is a very white name, right? It's usually like, you know, like just, but in the States, it has definitely more of a has more of a black vibe with like Martin Luther King.
Right.
So you get quite a lot of
Okay. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
What about West? How popular is West as a surname? Because I know Thompson is like the 5th most common Christian surname in America. It's the fifth most common.
I don't
There's a lot of Thompsons.
Many Wests. They kind of come up once in a while.
Right.
Here and there. A wee smattering of us.
Okay.
But anyway, what the hell am I talking about? Yes, I am Martin Paul West, and I was officially diagnosed with the combined ADHD poo-poo platter in 2013 and self-diagnosed autistic. And us two, being the mayors of ADHDville, we are hanging out in the King's Agitated Head.
Yes.
Having a drink, sitting in the back. And we're going to be talking this week about, it's my topic, it's Misokinesia, which we will get into, but I kind of thought it was an interesting topic.
Yeah, I assume it's not like the phobia towards Japanese soup.
It's Japanese soy-based soup.
Yeah, Misokinesia.
Right, which is like miso soup moving, which I thought maybe, you know, in like a yo sushi restaurant. I don't know if you've ever been to a yo sushi restaurant, but
years ago I went to the first one.
Yes, I did as well. Right, so there's this like little track, this little moving conveyor belt. Yeah, and you have like sushi goes on it, and it goes, and then you can just pick off whatever you want, and it includes miso soup. So that would be Misokinesia moving soup.
It was a very clever thing. Now you can go. I think it's still there in Heathrow. You can have yo hotels as well.
That's right. But Misokinesia is actually two parts. Misos, which is Greek for hatred and hate, and kinesis, which is the Greek for motion and movement. So it's the hatred of motion.
It's like the Greek god of bowel movements.
Yes.
Okay.
There is a Greek god for not liking to poo. I think that's where you're heading with that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's jump in the tractor, in a dear moving kinetic tractor.
We're going. I believe we're going to the library, Martin.
Yeah, because we might learn something.
Well, yeah.
and we haven't actually been there for a while. So I thought, you know what? I think that's a good call.
It is a good call.
That's
I
very cool.
always like the smell of libraries. Which smell was the discussion from? We should do we've done smells, haven't we? ADHD and smells.
Maybe.
Odors.
I
think
don't remember.
So.
This is episode.
Last week we did sound.
Yeah.
This week we're doing visual.
Yeah.
So libraries have a visual element to them. You know, fairly consistent visual aspect to them. It's quite predictable. A library visually.
They are very visual.
Lots of books in a row.
Shelves, very ordered.
Categories.
Mm-hmm. And I think that the Dewey Decimal System, is that still a thing, or did they get rid of that?
I don't know.
Anyway, who cares? Who cares about the Dewey Decimal System? You know what? I did meet a librarian
really?
the other night.
It sounds like a joke.
It isn't, but you know what? It is. I was at this event, right, and it was a lot of small talk, a lot of talking to people that I may have seen before, and a bunch of people that I haven't. Right. It was the. You know that I do curling, or I did do curling, the sport. Well, I mean that the season ended,
right,
and then there was a closing sort of evening dinner.
I bet that was a laugh. Okay, the curling crew.
I don't know. Yeah, you know when you kind of book up things and you think, oh yeah, let's do that, and then it comes to it, and then you're like, oh, right. I don't really want to do it. Anyway, so I'm there, I'm chatting away, and I meet a librarian guy.
Yeah.
Right, and he honestly does seem a little bit on the specky. You know, he does kind of give me those vibes. I don't know whether he is or not, but so my small talk technique in all of these situations is to ask questions, right?
Yeah.
I literally ask a question, they answer it, and then
do you like throw? Because we had this discussion before. Is it like going fishing? You throw out a maggot on a hook.
Yeah, kind of.
And sometimes you test them with your sense of humor,
right?
And then you might test them with the type of conversation.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is I'll just keep asking questions. So they'll say so, and I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to find an avenue because I'm thinking, I'm thinking this guy must have a specialist subject, right? He must do. He must. There must be some niche. Where is it?
So you're throwing out the bait.
I'm asking him questions. I find out he's a librarian. Great. Right. So I'm kind of going, right, okay, well, non-fiction, fiction, what's your favorite? Oh, I kind of like fiction. Okay, well, yeah, what sort of genres? Oh, I like fantasy. Oh, great. Who are your favorite authors? Like that's the kind of, that's what I'm throwing out there, because I'm thinking, oh, Terry Pratchett. I like Terry Pratchett. He's a fantasy author. We can bond.
I'd probably ask something like, if you had to sleep in one of the sections, what section are you most likely to sleep in?
It's such a weird question. That's funny. So anyway, he likes Terry Pratchett, right? So, okay, we kind of bond over that a bit. And then after a bit, he kind of goes, oh, okay. And then he literally turns, right? And he just walks off.
Okay, right? Tick the box.
And I
tick the box, right? Okay.
I thought, well, that's weird. And then I kind of thought about it, and I thought, you know what it is? I think even if you meet someone who
you forgot to shower before you went.
Oh,
damn it!
Is that why everyone was like 10 feet radius of me?
Right.
And I kind of thought, oh, even though I'd got onto his favorite subject and some of the things that he
Yeah.
really wanted to talk about, I think because I'm asking all the questions that he was sort of, that I just think that I just sort of flooded him out, you know?
Flooded him out. I like that.
And then he just kind of got,
Flooded him out. I
and then
like that.
he got overloaded and then just walked off.
Yeah. You opened too many folders.
Yeah, too fast. I was going bum 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 bum, and then I found the thing that he
He's
was
probably
into.
think he knows something.
Yes, I s- I s-
He
I
knows too much.
he's
He,
he's sniffed out my specialist subject somehow, and
he
now
knows
and
too much.
and even though I'm kind of going, oh, I like that, oh, I like that, oh, this is a good thing, and this is a good thing. I
Yeah.
think he was like, I think I scared him off. Yeah,
Is it possible? Okay, just throwing it out there. Is it possible that also there was a combination of you worried about the event,
yeah,
you being slightly over anxious about finding
yeah,
a neurodiverse playmate?
right. And then I just kind of like pounced on him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
scared
And
him off.
and he got into a situation of fight or flight.
Yeah, yeah. So he just went, all right, and then he just
Run
turned around and
away!
walked
Run
off.
away!
Run away.
Run away!
Oh, anyway, let's get back to the topic in hand.
Yes.
Misokinesis.
So why are we talking about misokinesia?
Well, I mean, we are talking about it because last week we did the miso fucking the other thing that I've
Yeah.
already forgotten about. It's already been erased from my
Oh,
brain.
I can tell you, it was misophonia.
Oh yeah. So misophonia is about it's kind of like
Phonetics.
it's like this sound, having this disproportionate reaction to sound. This is so misokinesia is a psychological phenomena, Paul, that
Is
causes
it?
people to become distracted, angry, and
Right.
frustrated when they see someone fidget or make other repetitive body movements. In some cases, a person with misokinesia may even have violent thoughts towards the fidgeter.
Oh, violent thoughts.
Yeah, yeah,
See, okay, I put it. I'll give you a quick context, very, very quick.
yeah.
I found this one of the most difficult episodes to research because
Oh,
I don't think I've got anything like that, but I have a very sneaky suspicion that there is something that I just haven't, that I've forgotten.
you know what? Do you like when you're sitting there, like whether you're watching a film at home or you're trying to concentrate on something, and then out the corner of your eye,
Yeah,
there's someone's like bobbing their leg up and down, or they're like tapping the desk, or they're sort of fidgeting around
yeah,
in your over there in your periphery vision,
yes, yes.
and your brain is kind of going, oh, look, just can you just stop? Like I have to move my head so that they're not in my vision because I can't concentrate.
It's nowhere near as visceral as the sound stuff that we talked about
Hmm.
last week.
Right.
So that's my thing.
Uh,
Um, although, because normally the visual stuff is the stuff that I really lean into. Because I've got, in terms of my hypervigilance,
right.
sensitivity, the visual stuff is my best friend.
Right.
So anything that is incongruent or shouldn't work but does, color clashes, I'm all over those. You
Right.
know,
But what about sort of what sort of about sort of movement things that kind of like like okay look
nothing comes to
okay look
mind. But
here,
I'm
here we go
open to the idea
Paul,
that
look.
I've just forgotten. Yeah,
Like when you're sitting and this attaches quite well to hypervigilance. It's when you're sitting in a room, maybe you're in a cafe, right? You're having a coffee, and there's someone acting like they're a little bit sort of erratic.
Oh, I've just thought of one.
And all you can do is just like, and your brain just really wants to focus on that sort of erratic person.
I've got one.
Yeah.
With someone's tapping. Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
I can.
On the table.
It's annoying. Stop it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I sometimes, I don't know if this is relevant, but if I hear a heartbeat, it feels like my heart, I'm conscious of my heart beating and not being in time with something else that's beating, and I get anxious.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. No, I kind of, yeah. There is that. What about, like, when someone's picking something out of their teeth?
Oh, no, not really.
No,
No,
you're fine. All good.
no, I'm fine.
Someone biting their nails, picking at them.
I've got here stuff that's, I don't know whether it's relevant or not, but I've got it's a bit of a curveball. The Microsoft Office interface.
Right, how it moves,
how utterly incongruent it is, how utterly stupid it is, how overly complicated and anti. What's it called? It's not intuitive.
Right.
Anti-intuitive. It makes me fucking mad. And it can't be just neurotypical or it can't be just whether you're neurotypical. It's just really shit. But I don't think that's relevant, is it?
No, not really. Not really. Although it's okay. So you appear to be in one of the 2/3 of people that don't have it. So there's up to 1/3 of people in North America that may have Misokinesia.
Right. And for some people, it's aggressive. Sometimes an aggressive.
Yes.
Response.
So,
have you got an example?
I mean, yeah. So for example, I mean, I was on Reddit looking at people's, like just anecdotal stories.
Right.
And someone said, "Oh, I am studying at college. I'm sitting there. I'm trying to focus on Professor Paul talking about conversational English."
Yes.
And there is someone fidgeting and tapping and in their vision, and they cannot concentrate on what the professor's saying, so they have to wear a hoodie so that it kind of cuts out all that visual information, and they sit at the front. And someone else said, "Yeah, I just had to walk out of a lecture because I couldn't handle it."
Oh wow! Yeah, I can see why for some people, I don't have it, but I can see how it could.
Right, it kind of makes sense.
For me, sound, as we talked about last week, is much. It makes me really incredibly irritated.
Right. So examples of some common triggers could include, and we've talked about some of these, shaking or bouncing a leg or foot, finger tapping, rubbing your eyes or face, foot tapping, chewing or picking your teeth, hair twirling, tapping.
People. Oh, there is one. Oh, Martin.
Oh, yes.
There is one.
What?
Oh, God, there so is.
What?
Well, there's two that they're kind of interrelated. People eating with their mouth open.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's
a good one.
Yes.
Oh, I hate that.
Right.
Or worse, talking with their mouth full.
Right.
And there's another one, they're kind of interrelated. Overly full plates of food.
All right. You just feel
Overloaded.
anxious about.
Overloaded plates of food.
But that mouth and eating thing,
Yeah.
where where the kind of mouth's going up and down, and you can see
Yeah.
there's too much food in there, or
It's like, oh, meat and two veg. Okay, thanks for that.
it's like or they have their mouth open, as you say. That's like, yeah. I mean, because the thing is that Misokinesia and Misophonia can marry up together. So if you've got
Yeah.
that, so if you've got like a sound as
Hmm.
they're eating as well,
Yeah.
they're talking with their mouth
Yeah.
full.
See, it's
It's like a whole.
interesting. For some people, it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting, yeah, that's come up for me. Like with someone chewing gum, okay,
Yep.
I'm more disturbed about seeing someone chewing gum than I am hearing it.
Now, there we go. There you go. That's
Right,
that's one.
bang on.
Bang
What
on.
about what about you, Marty? Is that irritate you?
Um, People sort of bobbing their foot up and down.
Right.
That's in my vision and I'm trying to concentrate. So my brain, so ADHD brains love sort of novelty and
Yeah.
interesting things, and my ADHD brain will go, "Ooh, what's that over there? That's an interesting thing," and it will just,
Right.
and it's just like, oh, fuck off, stop it.
I've
And there's-
had because I one of my things with what's it called? An ADHD and autistic thing when you stim. Okay, one of my stimming things is me playing with my beard, or I'm always touching my face in some way.
Right.
Always,
Mm-hmm.
my ears. I've always got my hands in my face. And so on. I had an ex-girlfriend. She used to drive. They used to drive her crazy.
Oh, there you
Yeah, she
go.
didn't like it.
So we've got signs of mesokinesia. You may
Okay.
be having, so if you're aware of someone nearby who's fidgeting, you may feel the following: anxiety,
Yeah.
inability to focus on what you're doing, frustration and annoyance, anger, rage, proper rage,
Come on.
and thoughts of committing violence directed at the fidgeter.
Right.
So for some people, very extreme.
Right. Isn't there a scene where Hannibal Lecter basically eats someone because he's irritated by them with their stimming?
I've never seen it, so
Okay.
I will I will defer to you.
Okay. I mean, the ultimate, violence is being someone eating you
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how you can tell that
with
you've
a glass of Chianti.
pissed you've pissed someone off.
Right.
Surely. Also, it appears that it gets worse as you get older. Apparently.
Oh.
Now I'm
Yeah, I
wondering.
can see that. I can
Well,
see that. My thing with sound being triggered by sound, has got much more visceral as I've got
mhm,
older, definitely.
right, yeah,
But also as I've unmasked and there's less shame about it, so I've accepted it now as being okay
mhm,
to be triggered by it. I notice it more as a consequence.
yeah. I think that's where I was going to head with it. Is that it may not necessarily get worse, but our tolerance for it may become less. So it just appears, it just feels
Yeah,
more. Um,
yeah.
Certainly,
I think because the fact that you notice it more because you can,
Yeah.
right? And that you don't attach so much shame to it, because I've had partners in the past that looked at me like I was a freak because I was freaking out with someone behind me in a restaurant, having a conversation with someone, on leaving voice notes, or having their on speakerphone having a conversation with someone,
All right. Yeah. God, that's annoying.
getting really irritated by it. And there was one particular girlfriend. She looked at me like I was a freak. It's like, Paul, just calm down.
You're a freak.
But
Um.
now that I'm okay with it now. I'm okay that I'm not okay with it, and so I
Mhm.
notice it more.
Yeah. 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 So here's some science bits. So
Okay, the science. Come on.
here comes the science. So some researchers think that misokinesis may involve the brain's mirror neuron system. So the brain's mirror neuron system is a if you watch someone doing something
Hmm.
sort of physical, your brain kind of sort of mirrors it.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
so it, so I mean, an example is when I'm down the gym and my instructor's kind of going, I want you to do this exercise, and I'll watch him,
Yes.
and then there's a bunch of cells almost like sort of mirroring what he's
Yes.
doing in my own head so that I can
Okay.
do the thing.
Yeah.
So
You're
and
anticipating the muscle memory.
yes, yes. So we kind of like there's part of us that kind of that sort of
Okay.
mirrors the other person. And if you've got ADHD or your ADHD, this may create this kind of involuntary attention capture, like that kind of tapping or that leg bobbing up and down.
Yeah.
Our brains kind of like part of it sinks in with that
Hmm.
sort of
Oh, right. It
that
tunes. It tunes in.
tunes into that repetitive motion, and part of your brain also starts to bob up and down, and
Oh,
then
okay.
you start to feel like anxious and tense,
Right.
and you've got all this, and I think it
Well,
just
it's like if you it's
get
like a
over it.
tactic you can use when you're doing presentations at work to clients. And if you're presenting to someone and you're looking at them and you're not nodding, not like violently nodding, but
Right,
like gently nodding, they will much more likely buy that presentation
right,
because they're bought into their instinct is to mirror your nodding and buy into it.
right.
It's a classic presentation trick.
Yeah, no, and actually, you know what? It's like if you really want someone to make if you want someone to make them feel like they like you, is you
Yes,
mirror them,
absolutely. Yeah.
right?
And even
So,
their words, if you mirror their words as well.
right, yeah. So that if they lean back, you lean
Hmm.
back. If
Yeah.
they lean forward, you lean forward.
And with words too. I could respond now. It said, oh, I understand, Martin. It's a bit like leaning backwards and forwards. Yeah, 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 exactly that. See, you really get me.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna
Yeah, you
no,
really get me.
and I'm gonna point at you back again because I'm just gonna mirror you.
Right, right, right.
Right,
And
exactly.
well, some people actually, because people can quite powerfully fall in love,
Yes.
because of these kind of things. The
Right.
opposite of being triggered in a violent way, negative way, is
Right.
for exactly the same reason. Some people might be incredibly attracted subconsciously by a micro movement
Right.
in someone that reminds them of their granddad or something in the past.
Oh. Oh wow. You know
Yeah.
what? I mean, like, uh, I did, I did, I, I remember something I read. Oh God, years ago, where it said if you wanted, to attract someone who was sitting on a completely different table, that you could still do the same thing. You could watch them, and you would mirror
Oh,
them,
well,
and
this is
there
what narcissists do.
is it.
This is what
Yeah.
narcissists do because narcissists don't know how to behave. So they will
Oh,
mirror other people's how they sound, how they move, and how they talk.
that
So
makes
if
sense.
you can sometimes be in a situation where you're talking to someone and they're doing this, you should probably avoid contact with them.
Right, it should be like red flag.
Yeah, oh, massively. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But I do it. I'm not a narcissist, but I used to do it with. It happens a lot in the ADHD world and autistic world because we sometimes don't know how to react with neurotypicals. So we will copy and mirror their behaviors. Also, to feel like you want to be part of a community because you grow up feeling like you're an alien. So
Right.
you in your hypervigilance, you think, I want to belong someone to with something or someone or group of people. So you subconsciously mirror them. And I suddenly realized with a couple of times with girlfriends that I was starting to copy the way that they laughed, for
Oh yeah.
instance.
Huh. Yes.
I used to pick it up and I used to hear it and think, oh, blimey, that's a bit weird.
You're going.
And hey, woohoo, wahaha. Yeah.
Oh God! You know what? The only time I've ever done that mirroring thing is when I'm with a client, right? And I'm in a client, and we're doing a presentation usually, and I will mirror them
Hmm.
if if I'm sitting there at the table, only because one, I'm not entirely sure what I should be doing anyway. So it feels
Right.
like, well, if I kind of do that,
Or
then you know,
or
yeah,
you're avoiding stimming.
yes, it's yes, there we go. It's an alternative to stimming, and also I kind of think, well, maybe he'll like me and he'll buy
Yeah.
the
Well, with
presentation.
being neurodiverse, we're probably consciously or not wary of not standing out and potentially screwing it up for the agency by behaving weirdly.
Yeah,
So it's a great distraction if you're thinking, okay, I'm just going to mirror some other freak on the other side of the table.
yes, exactly. All right. So just to close
Interesting.
out, just to close out. So is there any cure for it? No, not really. It just comes down to managing your
Class A drugs.
anxiety. I'm not quite sure that'll help. Um,
No, probably
but
worse it worse.
but yeah, so it is really just just around trying to kind of like uh, you know as that student was saying, like she had to like wear a hoodie, so just kind of cut out
Yeah,
some of that.
I can understand that. It's like with horse racing, they put blinkers on horses.
Right, all of them, they're all
All got blinkers.
misokinesic or whatever.
Right.
It just,
I've got a thing, Martin.
I do too.
I've got a whole dream version of my script for
Oh, good
today
God. Okay,
that I dreamt up last night.
let's hear it.
Okay.
This is going to be
The
good.
dream version of it was that my dream version of this whole thing was that I was going to go off down a rabbit hole of why I hate, as in why I have a visually a violent reaction to
Hmm.
the font Comic Sans, right?
Yeah,
And at some point, my reaction was so violent that you and me went
yeah.
along to fight in the Vietnam War. And But
against
because we were neurodiverse, they wouldn't give us any guns, even though we're on the front line.
probably wise.
All because of Comic Sans. There you go.
Comic Sans. Ah, yeah. Honestly, that's not the worst font in my head. That
What's the worst?
the worst for me is Papyrus.
Oh, Papyrus is bad. Yeah,
Is is
that's
is
bad.
bad.
I'm not. I'm Arial is up there for me. Even
Ariel.
if I like Arial Black's good, I can
All
use
right.
Arial, Arial regular.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Nice.
why use it when you can use Helvetica?
Yep. 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 All right. So,
There
um,
you go.
so let's. So that just takes us on to. Um, let's rate it.
Let's
Let's
rate
rate
it.
horrible sounds. Here we go. Ready for the
Banjo music.
sting? Is it a dopamine hit or is it a burnout thing?
Okay. Have
Misokinesia. Is it a dopamine hit or is it a burnout thing?
well. Hang on, Martin.
What?
Can I just ask? Is there like a full 12-inch remix version of that I could get hold of?
I could make one, I guess. Just a sort of a
Yeah,
banjo dance track.
please do. Please do. Dopamine hit score. How about you, Martin? Where are you on the dopamine hit score for Misokinesia?
Well, honestly, I mean, it's. I don't really get. I mean, good set. I mean, good movements. I guess movements that I
Like
enjoy, that I
bowel
like.
movements.
Oh, obviously, uh, um, uh, I like things that move sort of beautifully. So I would say that that like you. I'm a very a visual um, person. So I
Right.
will go a full 10 for movements that I enjoy.
Okay. Me too. I'll go for the whole 10. For it's like for my very being. It's why I'm a photographer. I love photography. It's my a massive, probably the biggest obsession I ever had in my life, photography. And it's because of this visual hypersensitivity that is I love. I really love it. So
Right.
yeah,
So
10.
the burnout score. So I guess it's how annoying do I find these things? Now, do I get violently angry? No. Do I get
No.
so I think I end up being I can be it can be quite annoying. So I would put it at like a 5.
Okay.
So I can get quite irritated if by it sometimes,
Yeah.
and I can't
I
focus.
I think it's a lot higher than I think it is.
Mm.
I think so. I'm going to go for 5 as well. I
Wow,
don't.
wow! Look at that. We are
Yeah,
dead in the
about the
same
same probably.
ballpark. All
Yeah.
right, cool. So let us know at home what your scores are. How annoying are sounds for you,
Yeah.
and what
And
sounds annoy you?
yes,
Tell us.
tell
Tell us.
us, tell us. Okay. Do we get back into? Yeah, we do. We get back on the tractor at this point, don't we?
Yeah, let's get back in because we're going to make our way over to Alexandra's haunted inn. There we go. Oh, we're off. Oh, that tractor's so reliable. I don't miss our old taxi at all.
No, no.
Our old car. Remember that
Yeah.
in the old days?
Although there might be the elections might be coming around sooner than we think.
Right. Quite
So we
possibly.
might for for this for in terms of public appearance and public perception, even though our tractor is very reliable, if we
Yeah.
become mayors again,
Mm-hmm.
we might have to get the old wheels out of
Yeah.
the garage.
Yeah. Dust it off. Anyway, so Alexandra's left a note. She says, "Oh, Misokinesia," and she is a Greek. So she says, "By the way, it's irritating to Google a Greek word to see how to write it properly in English," which I thought was quite an interesting thought, because you see misokinesis, right, and
Yes.
then you can see it
Oh, got
because
it. Right.
because it
Yes.
has the Greek. It's basically Greek, but then you have to
Yeah.
Google it to see how the English and the English
Yeah.
Latin,
I get the same because I
Not
speak
Latin,
Italian.
Greek. Yep.
Um, with more than a second language. I'm pretty fluent in Italian. I can see the Latin in a lot of words,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
which is quite common.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, she says, a very interesting topic. Shaking your leg is the first thing that comes to my mind. My mum does it to fall asleep. I can't sleep in the same room with that woman. I prefer to sleep on the floor.
With that woman!
with
Stop
that,
that.
with
That woman.
that woman with her bouncy legs. And she goes on to say, the most annoying thing is that most of the things we're irritated by are very normal things we usually do ourselves too, but we get extreme reactions when others don't. I feel that's where all the shame and guilt comes from most of the time. So you were
Yeah.
talking about shame and guilt. Thank you guys. Love you both.
We
Yay!
love you too, Alexandra.
And then
Fantastic. So do you really, is that true? Do you sleep on the floor, Alexandra? Can you do that? Is that how bad it gets?
maybe
On the floor.
let's find out.
Let's find out. Yeah. We've got this feedback as well. We've got quite a lot of feedback this week. Um, Carol, Minister of Snacks, okay.
Yeah.
And she said, I would love to know if your sensitivity to sound includes a rage response.
Yes.
I have misophonia too. However, the internal rage I feel over mouth sounds, certain types of nose sniffing, or clearing of throats is life altering for me in childhood. It was regarded as a manipulative and dramatic. It was regarded as manipulative and dramatic because I would throw myself on the floor with a meltdown.
Yikes.
Blimey.
I know.
And she goes on to say, thanks very much for a lovely episode. But yeah, there's the shame, isn't it? That's the shame. It's like, I think a lot of the time, especially if you're diagnosed really late, we 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 got so used to hiding our sometimes our need to be violent reactive to certain things that we keep repressed
Mm-hmm.
has an accumulative effect as we get older, repressing these things.
Right. You know what? I just thought of something interesting.
Right.
I used to
Why
listen
don't you
to.
share it with us? Let's do a
I,
podcast.
let's do it now.
Let's do it
Um,
now.
I, I, of the other podcasts that I listened to, I listened to Dan Snow's History Hit. Right.
Oh, I do as well. I love that.
Lots of history. Right. I can't.
Yeah.
So I used to listen to his episodes,
Yes,
and
yes.
then he
Oh,
had something. He had some mouth surgery or
right,
something, and then
right.
I could hear his voice had that sort of had a kind of a saliva
Oh,
part
really?
to it that just suddenly came in out of nowhere, like something changed.
Oh, dry mouth.
Well, no, it was the opposite. There was like too much moisture going in there, and
Oh,
something changed, and then I couldn't listen to any of his episodes
really?
because, yeah, I was like, what?
Do you listen with
I
the
can't do
headphones
it.
on?
Yes,
Oh, so you probably need to listen to them without the headphones.
yeah,
Because you hear everything, right? With the
yeah,
headphones.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe they've changed microphones.
No, it was definitely his. He must have had some oral surgery. Maybe he had a tooth out. Maybe I
Really?
don't know what it was, but that was it. That was the end of me listening to Dan Snow.
Oh, right.
Sort
He's
your mouth
good as
out,
well.
Dan. I know.
There's another thing on history here is where there's two people. He's Irish gay historian. She's a female historian. They're really good. They're
Yes.
really good. Yeah.
All right. So the last comment, Seth, who's our minister of head stuff, he texted me. So he's the one who didn't like mushrooms, right?
Yes.
Then you said that maybe he doesn't like mushrooms because he couldn't afford them or something.
Yes.
And then he
Yeah.
wrote back and said, "That's ridiculous. All I wanted to do was to try mushroom coffee. That's what."
Right.
So he has since then tried mushroom coffee.
Right.
I've had it. It's okay.
Right.
And he says, I wanted to let you know that I tried mushroom coffee the other day for the first time. I instantly felt the joy being sucked out of me. It doesn't really taste like mushrooms. Hey, it doesn't. It tastes like if dirt had a one night stand with cardboard and it birthed mushroom coffee.
Ooh. Okay.
So it's a
Well,
thumbs
funny
down for him.
enough, I've had some weird experiences in coffee shops,
All right.
and actually Seth has inspired the next episode
Oh, really?
because the next episode I suggest, Martin, is going to be about choice paralysis,
Oh, okay.
especially at coffee shops. You guys in America, holy crap! I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's mental, and it's creeping over here into Italy, especially
Mm-hmm.
coffee shops. So next week is about choice paralysis.
Ah. Oh, good one. Good one. I like choice paralysis. This is like where you have too many options
Yes.
and you're struggling. Yeah. Yeah. No. As a marketer, this is also up my street from a from a marketing advertising framework as well. Very interesting. I like that. All right. Well, that's what we're going to be talking about next week. But before we get there, there is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
small matter
yeah.
of
The quiz!
it's the quiz.
It's the quiz!
It's the quiz which Paul and I do every week, where we take turns to ask each other a quizzy thing, and then we keep scores, and then we see who's won. And the scores are currently 2 points to me, 4 points to you. You are in the lead. I wouldn't say comfortably, but certainly, but you're certainly out
Yeah, it's
out
not,
there.
oh, I don't feel comfortable, but I'm not feeling twitchy either.
Right. Well, let's see how we go because it's my turn to ask a bunch of questions,
Right?
which I I tried to do one on movement, but I ended up with the general theme being famous people's weird tics and
Okay,
and mannerisms
okay,
edition, which I thought might kind of like was adjacent. All right, so you've got 3 questions. It's 2 truths and a lie. You have to spot
right,
which one is the lie.
okay,
All right. So which one's the lie? A. Nikola Tesla hated
yeah,
touching hair
yeah.
and pearls.
Pearls,
Yeah.
okay.
Is it 2? Winston Churchill reportedly held meetings while lying naked in bed.
That's true.
Or is it C? Albert Einstein refused to speak before noon because he believed words used up brain
That's
cells.
true. It's A, is the false one.
You think A is the false one? It's actually C.
Oh,
Yeah, Einstein had plenty of quirks, but the brain cells rule is not true.
Okay. I've got it confused because he would go. I've got it confused. He went for afternoon walks in order to not think of anything. It was the opposite. He would go for afternoon walks
All right.
to
There we
switch his
go.
mind off.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, all right.
Napoleon Bonaparte was terrified of cats.
That's true, I think. I think that's true.
Or is it 2? Howard Hughes
Yes,
became obsessed with germs and used tissues to touch objects.
that's true as well.
Or is it C? Charles Dickens always
Yes.
slept facing north because he believed it improved creativity.
Oh shit, I think that's true as well.
So
What was the first one again?
Napoleon Bonaparte was terrified of cats.
Cats.
Howard Hughes, germs. Charles
Oh.
Dickens, sleeping north. Oh, he's thinking.
Howard Hughes definitely had the germ thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
I'm going to go with
correct.
Dickens is false.
Oh no!
Oh,
Charles Dickens did he always liked to sleep facing magnetic north.
Right. He was weird.
He was weird. He was a crazy guy. So
Isn't it, in the end, you find out that most people that are famous are weird, especially historical figures.
yeah.
Pretty
Absolutely.
messed up.
All right. So this last one is for pride.
All right.
Is it 1? Beethoven poured water over his head while composing.
Blimey. Okay.
Or 2, Salvador Dali carried a pet ocelot around in public. Or
That's true.
3, Abraham Lincoln practiced speeches while balancing oranges under his arms. So I would say that Salvador Dali is true, so we can take that off the table.
Yeah.
So is it
oranges? I'd say C again. Damn it. The Lincoln one is false.
and you'd be correct.
Oh,
That was a load of nonsense.
a load of nonsense.
So that brings the score up to 3 for me, 4 to you. You're still ahead, but that
Blimey. Okay, all right.
your
It's
lead
starting to
is
feel a bit
diminishing.
cocksure, Martin.
I am sure. Right.
Okay.
All right, so that's a quiz. Next week's episode is about choice paralysis, which I'm quite interested in doing. So that just leaves me to wait for the music so I can say ADHDville is delivered fresh every Tuesday to all purveyors of fine podcasts. Please subscribe to the pod and rate us most visually pleasing.
Scrumptious.
Yeah, and feel free to correspond at will in the comments. But wait, there's more. If you wish to see our beautiful faces, then sally forth to the YouTubes and the TikToks, and you can also pick up a quill and email us at ADHDville@gmail.com. But in the meantime, be fucking kind to yourself.
And I beseech you, fellow ADHDers, fare thee well with kindness of heart.
There, says the mayor. That's that.
That's that.
Oh, nice episode. Like that.
I know.
So you see, yeah, I kind of knew that I had something. And seeing people with food in their mouth as they're talking. Oh, and you can't unsee it.
No. I just hope that no one really doesn't like seeing someone drink on a podcast,
Right.
because I've had at least 5 sips from my tea.
I